Hey guys, it is December 6th, just a little after 9. Got out a little bit earlier than usual. I'm going to be doing something I haven't done in a while, called cutting wood. I'm still waiting for the county to come out and grant us permits for our perk and well, and waiting for a guy that was supposed to come out here the week after Thanksgiving from the well company. I haven't heard from anybody. So I'm going to go up and check on my stumps that are burning, and then I'm going to start cutting this up. Got to get all my stuff out and remember what I'm doing and how to do it. So let's get to it. Alright guys, fire is in control. Looks like it's about out. There's some smoke coming out of it, but I think once I go cut up this other tree, this stuff, and I do another burn pile, I might move this stuff over there. Alright guys, it's finally happening. That test we've been waiting for, a perk test. Guy is here checking it out. Telling me it might have to go in a little bit different place than we thought. But doesn't matter as long as it passes, it'll be good. Okay, there he is. He said he'll come talk to me in a little bit. And I think they also do the well thing, so that's exciting. After this is all done, then we can start applying for building permits. Alright guys, I've done one bucket full so far, but I just bucked up all this. I got a pile of debris going on here. Did some more cutting down here, so I probably got 2 or 3 bucketfuls here that I'm going to fill up, dump down here at the wood pile, because it's very hard for me to walk away from a job when I'm not done, so at least I clean it up. The septic guy left, and they found shell rock, which I knew that would be. It's rock all over in our land, so I guess the rules say I have to dig what they call graves, 3 graves, and so he can get down into the ground and see what it looks like. When I'm done here, I'll take you down there and show you the flags and what he's talking about. So another hurdle to overcome. Here we go. Alright guys, these are the moments I don't like filming. Frustration. I need to hook this up so that I can dig for the septic. And that was already going to be a challenge because I didn't remember necessarily how it was going to go. I was going to fill it out. But I dumped my 3-point over here, scraper. Started disconnecting all this stuff. And this bar that this goes on was so hard to get in the first place. And it's bent from me jerking on it on all those rocks. And I just can't get it out for the life of me. I don't know. Once I can get it out, I can ruin it. I don't care. I'll just buy a new bar. But I don't know how to get it out. So this is the frustration that I'm able to get it out that far out the end and get it out of that hole, but I cannot for the life of me. It's bent somewhere in here. And there's not much room to be trying to hit something. Like I try to put a screwdriver or something in there and pound it, but it just doesn't work. This is the best thing I've been able to find as far as like a punch or something, but it's just not working. There's not enough room to play there. So I've been doing this for probably over an hour. It's almost about 1:15. Val gets off at 2:30. She said she'll come out and try to figure something out with me, but I'm going to keep pounding away at it until she gets here. Maybe I'll get lucky and something will happen. I don't know, but I hate this. Okay guys, I'm not proud of this. It's about as redneck as you can get. And I apologize to people who are rednecks, so it's not a put down. I grew up one, so anyway, you do what you can do. I could not pry this thing out for nothing, so I got a bigger tool involved. I didn't care if I bent this bar because I have another one. So I just took my chain around the outside and yanked on it a few times. We got it out. Not proud of it, but at least I'm not going to be here all day working on this. Go tell your friends. Alright guys, I'm paying my dues. I got it hooked up, I think, but it only took me, if I would have done a time lapse, it would have been an hour-long time lapse or something. I did not know what I was doing, and it took me a lot of work and a lot of tries, and just kept at it. I can see that if it was on a flat area and you'd done this a few times, it would probably be a bit easier. You gotta keep doing it a bunch of times, because they told me, oh, it'll become like you don't even have to think about it and you'll do it real easy. Not yet. 3-point, not as bad, but this, I think we're good. Alright guys, whew, what a day. Alright, it's almost 5 o'clock. I'm starting to get chilly. It is getting cold. I kind of started figuring out how to use a backhoe. Pretty proud of myself. I didn't think I was going to be able to get down in this because it was very rocky. And but I'm figuring out techniques and something that kind of works. So I think I've gotten probably, I don't know, about 2.5 feet deep. I guess I'm supposed to go 4 feet deep. So that's going to be a little bit rough, but I see it's going to take me forever, but at the same time, it's possible. I didn't think it was possible when I first started. I was like, man, this is rough. But it's just a matter of being able to figure out where to put the tractor. I think this is supposed to be about 2.5, 3 feet wide. He needs to be able to get down in there. The inspector, and about 4 feet deep and maybe 4 feet long, I think. I don't remember. Anyway, I'm supposed to do that here at this flag. And I'm also supposed to do another one at this flag. And then I'm supposed to do another one at this flag. So this is one of those situations that's going to take me forever, having this little tractor and trying to dig, unless there's less rock. You know, if one of these spots has less rock, that'll be so much easier. Oh, look at this. Got mushrooms growing. Yeah, like, you know, if we were to rent a good-sized backhoe or excavator, probably could wipe that all out in a day. Just something big get in here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll discuss it, figure it out. I don't know. Roger might think something different. But this little tractor, it can do everything. It just takes it a while, you know. I don't know. That's the plan. Well, I'm gonna just leave the tractor sitting right here, I think, tonight. I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. It's sitting kind of on a slant, but I got the brake on, got the backhoe in there. Feet down, scraper dug in. So, should be good. Brought my truck down here today because I was down there when we were trying to get that backhoe on and all that. So I'll probably go swing by, show you guys the fire real quick on our way out. Meanwhile, I'm going to wrap things up, put everything away, and then show you that on the way out. I don't know. I don't remember if I showed you guys kind of like what I finished right here. I cut into that pile pretty decently. Added to that wood pile pretty good, and growing this new pile of brush. I think that fire is basically done. It's been slowly smoking all day. And that's fine with me if it wants to keep slowly burning and dissipating, getting rid of it. But whatever's left, I'll move to a new burn pile later on. Oh, my car says it's only 43 degrees, and I think it's colder than that. 43 degrees, I'm fine usually. I'm not that bad, but mamma mia, it is kind of brisk. So we're winding it up. See you guys tomorrow. Guess I'll be sitting on a tractor all day with a backhoe, most likely. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. What is today? December 7. 9 o'clock in the morning. Got out here a little bit earlier. Don't know why. It's cold. 32 when I pulled in on the property, so it's one of the chillier jobs just sitting there on the tractor and operating that backhoe, but hopefully it's actually going to be the coldest day of the week, I think. It's pretty cold. Anyway, I measured the hole. I'm supposed to have 48 inches deep, and it's right at that on the deepest part, so that's encouraging. And we're just going to get to it. I guess I got chilly last night. This is my chair on the tractor. That's ice, people. Alright guys, just shy of noon. And I think I'm going to stop on this hole. I'm not quite sure what they were wanting. I called the guy and asked him exactly. Well, I left a message because he's not answering the phone. But I'm digging through some rock. I hope our septic's going to be accepted. It's pretty thick stuff there. I mean, obviously he's wanting me to dig there because he hit rock. But I think you can tell what the terrain is. That's at both ends is more than 48 inches deep, and he wanted 4 feet deep, so I think he can get into that. I don't know. But I just keep kind of digging and digging. I don't know what else to do. So I'm going to go ahead and move over to the next flag. Alright guys, seems like 5 o'clock's about my cutoff time these days. Sun goes down and it starts getting dark, so it's a little after 5, and that's when I start taking the time to put stuff away. So this hole is the last hole I'm working on, and I'm almost at 4 feet on it. Not quite though, so I probably got to do a little bit more on that hole. And I finished up this hole today. I was on this hole this morning. I've called the guy to see exactly how big he wants these and left a message with him, but he hasn't responded. And so I don't know. They ended up all being kind of different sizes and different shapes. My working with a tractor with a little backhoe on it that is attached to the tractor itself, and I have to keep rotating and jumping on the back of it and stuff. It's great for what it is, I guess. Kind of expensive for what it is, but you're kind of limited. You're not like in an excavator where the thing rotates all the way around and you can keep moving around and come at it at different angles. Once you're set, you're set. And then you dig from that one position. And then when you want to change positions, you got to up everything and then move the tractor a different location. And so it's a little bit harder, it takes longer. And that's why my holes come out all kind of funky looking too. They're not like a perfect looking, they're just not perfect. This one ended up being the most different for me. The other ones kind of turned out the same, but I hit rock on this one and I had to come at a different angle because the scrape, the bucket wouldn't pick stuff up. So you just keep moving until you can hit it in an angle that you can start getting stuff out. So anyway, that was a lot to say there, but it's been a long day. It's starting to cool down. As soon as the sun starts going behind the clouds, it gets chilly. All right, as soon as the sun starts going behind these trees right here, it starts getting chilly. So we're going to call it a day. I'll be back out here tomorrow. And Roger just came out and checked on my stuff and says, call the guy, tell him it's ready, get him out here. And I was like, but I'm not down to 4 feet on this one. He's like, I don't care. Get him out. He's like, I think this is plenty good. So I will call the guy today. I actually took pictures of it. I think I can email him to ask him if they're good enough. But this has been the one project so far that I don't much care for, in the fact that it did perfect, or it's helping me develop my backhoe skills. But I'm digging holes just so they can look on the ground. It's not helping me with anything. It's not contributing toward anything being built or toward anything installed or anything. It's just digging holes. Hopefully they approve the perk. Hopefully it perks and that they're satisfied with everything I see, and we can move forward. I will see you guys tomorrow most likely, and Val has 3 days off, so maybe she'll be out here 1 or 2 or 3 of the next 3 days. We'll see. All right, well, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. December 8th, 10 o'clock in the morning. A little bit warmer than yesterday. Yesterday when I got here, of course, I got here about almost an hour earlier yesterday. It was 39, I think. No, 32 or 3 actually. It was yeah, and today it's 43, so quite a bit warmer, which is nice. It was a little bit tad on the cold side for sitting on a backhoe. Anyway, gonna come back out here and we'll be going over there where the tractor's at and finish that one hole. And I might end up going back over here and doing some cutting on the brush and the logs and stuff, and keep cutting that. It says there's a chance of rain in the next 2 days. I don't know. It doesn't sound too scary, but I'm going to go ahead and I may not come back out here for the next couple days. We'll see how much rain it is. Got a little bit of exciting news. I don't know if you guys remember back when I put the teeth on my front loader on the tractor. I stripped out my cordless drill that I'd had for quite a while. So I took advantage of the Christmas time and the savings they're offering and went and got this. Roger told me we'll be using screws a lot for when we're forming and stuff, so we can put things together and take them apart easily instead of nailing things and it being hard to get apart and all that stuff. So the deal was you buy this and you get this for free. So I had a choice of different tools and I didn't have one of these, so I thought I might need a jigsaw for something sometime. I don't know. The other thing that I was tempted to get was the sander, but I don't know. Sanders I don't care so much. I can get off brands or get something else, but I wanted something good. This also comes with 2 4-amp hour batteries, which is fantastic. So anyway, excited about that. So you'll be seeing those soon when we take those out of the box and start using them. And I guess away we go for the day. All right, guys. 11:30. So what did it take me? About an hour, hour and a half. Went ahead and finished this hole. I feel like it's good enough. It's right at about 48 inches on both ends. And now I got to decide what I want to do. I was thinking about doing some burn piles, but that means disconnecting the backhoe, putting the scraper on, and hoping it actually rains tomorrow like they say it's going to, but it's only 35% tomorrow chance and then 45% the next. So maybe I'll go ahead and start burning, or maybe I'll go ahead and keep cutting, and then maybe Monday I can make it back out here. Hopefully it'll have sprinkled some and I can burn then. I kind of like burning before it starts raining. That way the fire will be kept under control with some sprinkles. But then your grass is kind of dry just starting out. And then doing it the opposite. The grass will be wet if I wait till Monday, and a little less chance of spreading on the ground. So I don't know. I don't know that I'm done with the backhoe yet. The guy's not responding to me to inspect these, so I don't want to disconnect the backhoe if I need it to keep digging. So I guess that's my answer. I'm going to keep on burning or cutting over here and cleaning up brush and wood. Alright guys, almost 2 o'clock, making some good progress. Just showing these big trees I'm cutting up. Pile's getting a little smaller when you cut out the big stuff. Got this brush pile here is growing, this one over here. Kind of working my way around whatever's accessible and pull brush out. Yeah, making progress. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
My buddy came out to help me. She brought me lunch.
Yes, a gourmet lunch.
And we're going to put this new one together. Canopy tent, because it's going to rain in a couple days, and I thought it'd be nice to have something to get out of the weather just in case. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, we did our job in 15 minutes, we said.
Yes.
And I put it all together, and we didn't kill each other.
Well, I hope not. This is like a small job.
Well, that'll be for getting out of the rain and the sun. It could be for a Juga, it could be for us. I think I could actually get the tractor under there if I took that top thing off. I could at least get the front half under there where the seat is. What are you doing today?
I'm going home and making a dinner.
Thank you.
No, you're welcome. My pleasure. It's my job.
All right, we'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, pile's a lot smaller. Not a lot. I mean, there's still a couple days worth of work probably to do. But the sun is almost down. It's about 4:30. Val came out, and I'm wrapping it up early to go home. We're getting there, though. Got a lot of wood. All right, guys, 5 o'clock. Just about 5. Wrapping it up. Just put a little bit of firewood in the back of my truck. Gonna go home and have a little bit of ambiance tonight. We put that tent up and I decided to make it a home for the tractor, except for that rack is a little too tall. So I could break that down and be able to pull completely under. Not sure if I'll do that or not. We'll see. Anyway, good productive day. Got some wood cut and the rest of that hole dug, and they called me back from the county finally after leaving 4 messages and sending an email. They got back to me and let me know early next week they'll come out and inspect the pits. So they're going to get wet this weekend, so I don't know what they're going to look like early next week. Hopefully it all absorbs in. And I guess tomorrow I'll probably be out here cutting wood again, because Val was supposed to have a 3-day weekend. She gets one of those every month, and they only gave her today off and asking her to work Saturday, Sunday, and then give her 2 days off in a row again. So kind of poopy, but whatever. She gets the same amount of days. Anyway, she came out and helped me with that, and then brought me some lunch, and we walked down to the end of the property and found all kinds of property we didn't even know we had. Just discovering more and more all the time. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, people. It is December 9:30 in the morning. I was not expecting rain, but it is raining. It said it wasn't going to rain until this evening. So I'm going to be flexible and just pivot and go do some burn piles instead of cutting. All right, let's get to work. Look at this, how this turned out convenient that we put this up yesterday. I can be under and out of the rain for a second while I get tractor ready. And seats dry for me to start out with, at least. Pretty good. I like it. Alright guys, I'm about to push this final pile over on there. Been lucky, it's been raining the whole time. Really fortunate. It's just kind of like a steady sprinkle. I'm getting soaked and I'm miserable, but it's keeping the fire burning safe. So It's gone so well that I might do another pile after this. Alright guys, it's 11 o'clock and I started at 9:30 and didn't really get going strong till probably closer to 10, trying to get the fire going in the rain. This pile's gone and this is where it's at. Did a little bit different technique than the last time. Last time hadn't really rained. It was gonna rain that night, so I made sure I put big dirt circle and all that stuff around it. It'd been raining for I don't know how long before I got here, at least an hour or two probably. I don't know, maybe that much. But the grass, I touched it and it was pretty wet, so I didn't do the circle. I just kept encouraging the fire to kind of stay in a central location, and then I'm going to take my bucket as this burns down and just keep moving it to the center. My backup plan, in case it would have spread or wouldn't have done what I thought it was going to do, was I have all this dirt right here from us getting that the pad ready. Sorry, I'm throwing little sticks, like drives me nuts when I don't get everything. Yeah, so if I would have had the fire spread and I wasn't expecting that, I was just gonna either dig in with a bucket around and dig in and pile up, or get dirt and dump it. I was a little bit leery, to be honest, without my box scraper on the back, but yeah, it unexpectedly rained really well, so, and it's been sprinkling almost the whole time I've been out here, so that's been great. So I have one more pile right there I might tackle at the end of these pits that I just dug. I'm not going to burn up there, I don't think, by where I've been cutting wood, because it's just not ready yet. I mean, I've got a lot of brush. Why start burning it? But you never know. I'm a crazy guy. I've done crazier things. All right, burn pile number one. Pretty much out and done. I spread it out and then I pulled it back in off of the grass, so it has a little bit of a barrier between it and the grass. It's been raining and it's still raining. I'm sure it's going to put it out and not spread. So I'm going to leave it out that way and go to the next pile. Pile number two, much more fresh. Last pile that I did, so it's got a lot more going on still. But again, I spread it out and then I've raked around the edges and pulled it back up on itself. It's thick enough that it can burn, sit there and smolder and burn stuff up, yet I spread it out enough so like the sprinkles in the rain can also be hitting it. So it's probably not going to completely burn everything, but it will not catch my property on fire. So this is how I'm going to leave it. Alright guys, I'm wrapping it up really early today. It's only 1:30 right now, but I was gonna go ahead and try to burn the two little piles up there. I was like, what the heck, just get as much done as we can, but it started raining a little too much for me. This is what my tractor is becoming. It's becoming a muddy mess, and it's a little bit too much of a mess that I want to deal with. Everything's getting grossed up and stuff. My boots are still, the tops of my pants were all wet because that's what's facing up. But I'm really thankful that Val and I put this tent up, and we just put it up yesterday. It worked out. I came in here and hid out for a little bit when it was really pouring and didn't have to get in my truck and mess it all up and be gross. So I really like that. It's already doing its thing. So put the tractor under it, keep it a little bit from getting pounded by the rain too much. I covered back in by the tarp. As you can see, this is just a little too tall for this. I think I can, I could take this off right here and then this could go under. I have one more notch to go up if I want to go up a little bit higher, but that won't be enough to clear that. So I'm gonna see if I actually, when it's a little drier maybe and I have the time, I'll loosen this, pull this out, and this might flop forward, and I'll see if that works, so I don't have to take it completely off. All right, supposed to pour tomorrow too. I don't know if I'll be out tomorrow. I might be home doing that rainy day thing, editing and laundry. That's what that's become for me. So I'll see you guys the next time I'm out here. It's been a great day. I love working in the rain. It just, after a while, it gets too muddy and too messy. But it was great for getting my property cleaned up a little bit today and keeping the fire under control. All right, we'll see you guys next time I'm out.